Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
It's your brother Award.
Brother Aside.
I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to
Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this 100% truth according to the spirits that be. Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there pushing this word through the full color and sincerity. And peace and blessing to the hopeful believe at the tell. I say shalom, man. Now we got a video to the parent spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. And we pretty much going to be touching on how a friend is not born in prosperity, man.
Alright.
A friend is not found in prosperity, which we're going to get the definition of prosperity, but pretty much when you're thriving, man, you can't, in the scripture they're going there, we're going to get there, but you can't see a friend, you can't know a friend when you're thriving, man. When you're doing all good and all that, you can't know a friend, man.
Especially if the person who so-called proclaims to be a friend can benefit from you as well.
Exactly, man.
Because, like, who isn't going to, like, you know, we both young brothers, so we were once in high school. We knew people who, you know, a lot of people, they just dealt with those dudes or that person because that person may have had a car. Everybody wasn't really driving like that, so the person that had a car, they'll be cool with them, so you can have the free rides and stuff and all that and stuff like that. You know, but let that dude had not had the car or not had that nothing that they could benefit from, they wouldn't even be doing things for him.
God, man.
You know, it would come like that. You know, the other person might have been doing it with simplicity, like doing it because he actually was cool with him. But the other people, they were just there because he had the car, so he could get a free ride.
God, man, they said they was only cool with you because they see that you could benefit them, man.
Exactly, and that's how a lot of women are for sure.
Yeah, that's how women are, man. They go where the power is. That's why Isaiah 4:1 gonna happen, man. Because women, they can see they can benefit from being with you, which is by serving you, they could get salvation.
In this society, the role of a man has been destroyed. A man is basically no need for a woman to have a man in this society.
Oh,
so a man can't really perform his role and can't really do his thing because of the way society is. So now women literally they use a man for what they use a man for the little extra little stuff, call it some ride, and then you know other than that they don't really need no man. The way the society is, they got Esau. They don't need nobody for protection because guess what? They got their daddy Esau to protect them. You know, they can work the same jobs a man can work. You know, it's just all types of wickedness going on in this place, man.
Esau done made the woman. He done pushed up the vibration.
Basically, damn near made the man invalid.
Pretty much, man. But I'm gonna get the definition of prosper because it's the root word of prosperity. Prosper means succeed in material things, being financially successful. So when you're prospering, it's hard to tell you have a friend when you're prospering because they're only cool with you most likely because you're because you're successful in what you're doing, whether it be famous or you could benefit them. Most likely that's what it is, man. Because you could benefit them.
What's on the
Oh, it's 8:45.
Okay.
You could benefit them, man. So they see that you could benefit them. We're gonna get the scripture, man. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity. And the enemy cannot be known. And the enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. Why? Because when a friend cannot be known in prosperity, because we just said it, man. When you're prospering, when you're thriving, when all that stuff is happening, what's happening? They only with you because of the success, because what you got, man. So you don't know if they really mess with you or not. That goes with one of the examples was Job's wife. She was giving our praises, honors, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, when Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai was giving her all them blessings. She was, I'm pretty sure she was all lovable. But what happened when Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai took it all away?
She showed his omnipotence.
Exactly.
He brought evil upon them, and guess what? When he brought
she showed her. She
didn't want to accept that.
Exactly. That goes into, and the enemy cannot be hidden in adversity, man. Because when at adversity, if they really fuck with you, if they really cool with you, man, in adversity, they're gonna be with you by your side, man. They're gonna go through with you. If they would just mess with you because you had a car or because with anything you had, it's gonna show. Because once you lose that thing that they was benefiting off of you, once they can't leech off you no more, they're gonna go leech off of somebody else, man.
Exactly, and in that situation with Job, when he lost all his riches and all his things he had, guess what? She stopped believing. She lost faith.
Exactly.
All right, and then also you have a lot of people went back into the world too. Lot's wife went back into the world.
God.
Right, and then it just shows that whenever the Lord brought the good, she was just accepting it. She was all fine. But when that evil came, she showed that she wasn't really for you. How about she shot? And we're gonna have many women like that in this time as well, man. That, you know, once all hell breaks loose, all this destruction happening, a lot of brothers and women are just gonna fall away. They're gonna leave them.
Calm,
they're not gonna make it. That's just a tough reality.
Calm, man. Job, pretty much, he was a great example of showing us to have integrity in Yahweh Bashem Shah, man. Cause that was the Most High was all about. He's all about integrity. That's why you got the scripture that says, but I'm gonna get it.
One scripture says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully."
God, man, cause if you say that you're a servant of Yahweh Bashem Shah, man, anybody can say they're a servant of Yahweh Bashem Shah when he's giving them blessings. Anybody will say that when they're in the prosperous moment, when the Most High is giving them all that good stuff. Anybody can say that. Oh,
they hear the sweet part of the truth. Exactly. That, I'm gonna get all these women.
But when they get that bitter part, man. That's gonna show you if you really a servant of the Most High. If you're a servant, you're gonna take the bitter part too. You're gonna take it all cheerfully. But if you're not a servant, if you're really sincere and diligent, you're gonna take it all cheerfully. But if you're not, it's gonna show. You get that bitter part, gonna go to straight sell out, man.
If you really have faith and trust in Yahweh Bashem Shah, then guess what? No matter what happens upon you, you're gonna keep that trust in Him. All right, that's why Jacob's trouble is gonna be a test of faith. That's all it literally is, just a test of faith. Man. All right, you're gonna have people that, because my testimony goes back into being like martyr. Like the root word of testimony is martyr. When you go into like, because the word in the Greek, it means something else, but I know the root word of that word, that testimony means martyr, and martyr is to die in the faith.
Come on, man.
So guess what? Everybody who really has faith on Yahweh Bashem Shah, they're gonna be careful in the hour of temptation. Whether they be a martyr, which means dying in faith, either way it goes, they're gonna have that faith. When that adversity comes, when the prosperity comes, or whatever, they're gonna keep that. They're gonna maintain that confidence in Yahweh Bashem Shah, no matter what. And that's how they're gonna prove that He's gonna prove them.
Yeah, I'll definitely get a scripture.
Go ahead and get that.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 7. If thou wouldst get a friend, prove him first and be not hasty to credit him, man.
Get that definition of prove.
Come on, man. Because it says, I'm reading it again. It says, when thou gettest a friend. So if you say you're a friend of Yahweh Shah, man, you say you're a brother, you're a sister, you're family of Yahweh Shah. Well, according to Yahweh Shah, he knows if you're his friend or not, because he knows who his elect are. But he's gonna prove you that you're his elect or not. With the test in Jacob Church, the Jacob Church gonna show if you a friend of prosperity, and like you said, the enemy can't be hidden in adversity. So when the Most High, you gotta be like Job said. He said, though he slay me, I trust in him. So in the adversity, he didn't betray the Most High. In his adversity, he cleaved on to the Most High, man.
What does Sirach chapter 2 verse 1 say? If thou come to follow me, prepare thy soul for temptation.
Come on, man.
So guess what? You're gonna get tested, man. You can't just say, I believe on Yahweh Bashem Shah. Oh, bro.
That's the next one.
Yeah, you can't just say I believe in Yahweh Bashem Shah, but once He brings some adversity or afflictions on you, you crack. You go back to that old creature. Are you trying to forsake Yahweh Bashem Shah when He brings the evil, but you accepted the good? You gotta take both things. All right, and we know that Jacob's trouble is going to be great evils. It's going to be perilous times for everybody.
You don't want to acknowledge that the Most High is omnipotent, man. But I got the definition of prove. It says, prove, demonstrate the truth or existence of something by evidence or argument.
So what is the truth? What has to be demonstrated? Your faith.
Come, man.
All right, during Jacob's trouble, the Lord has to see if you really believe on Him. And guess what? To show if you're really a true servant of Yahweh Bashem Shah, are you really a true friend to Him as well?
Come, man.
Matter of fact, you can get that. The friends of the Most High. I think it's wisdom, something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm trying to see if it's pop up. I'm trying to see if it pop up.
Go ahead. But yeah, hey, what happens in a court case, man? A dude just can't say, I'm not guilty. Somebody can't just say somebody guilty, but they can't prove it. They gotta prove it. So somebody say they believe on Yahweh Bashem Shah, what they gotta do? They gotta prove it. All right.
Man.
And if somebody say they your friend or they love you, then what they gotta do? They gotta prove it. Kind of nice, but yeah, they gotta prove it. They can't just be like, oh, I got powerful faith. I'm of the elect. I'm not gonna crack. Somebody can say that all they want to, but when Jacob's trouble happens, like a lot of people say that. A lot of people say I ain't taking a chip. They say all this stuff. They sounds good, but they ain't got brought through nothing yet. They ain't proven themselves yet. That's why you gotta be humble and be meek, because the Lord could allow you to. The Lord hates pride, and by you being proud and prideful, the Lord make you not make it because of that.
Come on, man.
He dealing with the meek. Let me see. Let me try to find it.
Let's see if you can find it, man.
But yeah, hey, you gotta be proven. You can't just say, oh, this man raped this woman, but you don't got no proof of it. He robbed. This dude robbed the bank, but you ain't got no proof of it. You ain't got no video footage. You ain't got nothing. So that's how it comes when it comes to being a true friend. They gotta prove themselves.
Come on, man. Yahushua finna he's finna prove you by demonstrating if you really have true trust in him, which is, in other words, if you really have faith in him. What did Yahushua say? What does Scripture say, man? It says, when the Son of Man shall visit the earth, shall he find faith. The ones that are gonna have to be faith, the ones that are gonna have faith, they're gonna be proven in that time of Jacob trouble to be servants, true friends of Yahushua, man. Because when the destruction come and all that, they're not gonna turn their back on Yahushua, man. They're not gonna turn their back on Yahweh Bashem.
Wisdom of Solomon 7:2.
They gonna keep that integrity, man. They gonna be there. They gonna still keep the trust and faith in the Most. They gonna, like Job has said, though he slayed me, I trust in him, man.
God, and then you also see how you get these brothers in the truth, man.
That's a real family right there, man. The brothers doing the will of Yahweh Bashem, man. That's a real family, man. You got your family that's in the world, but the one their families in the world, they're gonna turn your back on you, man. They're gonna, like it says, what does it say? What is it?
Which one?
What is it? A fold of the man's house should be his should turn against something like that. Roughly paraphrasing.
Oh, man's fold should be of his household.
Exactly, man. The main ones gonna route you out. It's gonna be people that surround you, like your family, man. The real ones that ain't gonna route you out be the brothers doing his will with you, laboring with you, man, helping you place the stones perfectly, man. Helping you nicely place the stones, man. Those is gonna be your brothers, man. Cause it come down to it, they not gonna route you out, man. They gonna go out on the faith, man. They're not gonna say, oh yeah, I know, your side. Oh yeah, I know Warren. Oh yeah, I know Gabar. And he over on the block, nah.
Yeah, cause hey, man, the right love me is gonna wax cold.
God.
And guess what? Why is that gonna happen? Because see, right now, it ain't no issue for them to be. Oh, they can be cool with you and stuff right now. When these times come, when we start being labeled, all right, as we already being labeled as it right now, being terrorist and basically a threat to society and stuff.
They gonna
but when they really start pushing it, you gonna that love of is gonna wax cold, man.
Calm, man.
You ain't gonna be able to trust nobody that's not that wasn't in the truth.
And then on top of it, they're not in the truth. So first thing they gonna think is trying to save their life. So they gonna Esau. If you don't tell us where he at, we gonna kill you. They're gonna become a snitch. That's
exactly.
What say, man. The brothers that's pushing this truth with you, they want to be of the elect, man. They're not gonna rat you out.
That's your real fact. What do you always say? What do you always say? Say he that doeth the will of my of the heavenly of the Most High. He is they're my brothers, sisters, and mothers. He disregarded all that, whoever he was born of, and all that stuff, man. Because it doesn't matter.
Calm, man.
Because these times you're going into, your foes gonna be of your own household, and love me is gonna wax cold.
Calm.
All right, because when that adversity, when that affliction is coming during Jacob's trouble, it's gonna be, hey man, you ain't gonna have no friends, man. All right, and ultimately, everybody has a different walk in this truth. A lot of brothers, you ain't gonna really have your brothers like that and none of that stuff in Jacob's trouble. You're gonna be on your own, man. And at that point, it's everybody gonna be your damn everybody gonna be your enemy.
Because the elect is a remnant, so that means that you don't see more wicked than righteous, man.
And they're gonna be dropping dead, and it's gonna be life or death.
They gonna be trying to save their life. But what scripture was it?
Which one you want to get? Oh, I already see the song. We're gonna get that later.
Oh, okay.
Because we're gonna probably end off with that one.
Let's get the brother born for the verse.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17, man. A friend loveth at all times.
At all times, man. So even when that's why you got the brotherhood, man. Because you got brothers laboring with you for Yahweh Shem Shah through the spirit. If a brother will mess around and let another brother come live with him. If a brother becomes a pilgrim early or anything like that, man.
Calm, man.
Because guess what? You can't. They ain't nobody gonna be helping you like that. They gonna just be like, man, just take the jab, man. Or the chip. With the chip, we know the chip is right around the corner. They just gonna tell you to do that. They gonna be like, man, F that, man. I ain't feel like this dude. They gonna be looking at carnal, and they're spiritually discerned. So they're carnally minded. All they gonna think is after the flesh.
I'm gonna read it again. A friend loveth at all times.
So when you're at the lowest state,
at your lowest, even when you're at your best, man, it's gonna really show if they're your friend. Because it said a friend is not known in prosperity. It's gonna really show your friend when they love you at your lowest. If your brother, that's the ones laboring with us right now. We at our lowest right now, man. We at our lowest.
And then we're gonna be brought even lower. Once can't work or do nothing, we're gonna be looked at as some fucking. Probably people gonna be saying, look at those fucking bums. I thought those dudes was pushing this, doing that.
And then looked at as bums, man. But hey,
outcasts, man. But guess what? Once the Lord started bringing his hell, you see the reaping the benefits from being a servant.
Them bums, hey, then it should be known who are my servants, man. Who is my chosen, man.
It says my servants shall marry and have abundance, and it says my people shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. My servants, the ones who was doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai are gonna eat. Everybody else are gonna be hungry, man. They're gonna perish, right? Man. And guess what? And then a lot of them are gonna try and save their life temporarily. And ain't gonna see that shit ain't gonna work, and then they gonna try and turn to Yahweh Shem Shai, but it's gonna be too late. But guess what? You gotta understand that, hey man, the fellow brothers, you gotta cherish this brotherhood, man. The men that are around you, they're made for it. Did you finish that scripture out?
No, I'm finna finish it.
Go ahead. It says they love at all times. Cause if you notice something, when you come to the truth, you know, when you around the brothers, you know, y'all everything is done with simplicity. Like somebody needs some money or something, you know, you'll just give it with simplicity. It's not no issue or nothing like that. If you need a ride or something, brothers don't mind doing shit. When you was on the world and you had friends, it's somebody who was a problem with stuff.
Man.
Now you may have some certain friends that didn't have a problem, you know, because you know you might still have some buddies that you know you still probably used to be real cool with them, but now that you came into this knowledge, this faith, you probably lost ties with him. But you know when you was on the world, he was there for you and stuff like that. But and then even when you was at low state, he was still there. But you know you lose a lot of friends once you go low, or you not prospering or nothing, man. You on the bottom, they leave, man. They don't see no benefit from you, they just leave. But you know, hey, the real friends, like as I was going into, you see how you had a brotherhood, man. It's no issue with nothing, man. Everybody just flows. Somebody needs something, you help a brother out.
That's what the scripture going to.
God, you can go ahead.
I'm gonna read it from the top to a friend loveth at all times, and a brother is born for adversity.
For adversity, get the definition of that.
God, man, is that a brother's born for adversity? So literally, the brotherhood is literally to help us carry each other's burdens, man. Carry this suffering, adversity, man. That's what we do. We help lift each other up. Cause that way to go with it. Edify means to build up and exhort, man. That's what the brotherhood do.
Get iron sharpens iron. After that too. And also get the one about two is better than one.
It said adversity. It said adversity, difficulties or misfortunes. So your difficulties. What's the biggest difficulty, man? These struggling from these curses on this side, man. That's the biggest difficulty. Us being under the rulership of Esau and struggling from these curses. You probably can't make the bill cut. Probably hit a brother up. Hey man, you think you can slide me 300? He slide you 300, no problem. You ask anybody else, man. They like, hell no.
They gonna be, and then you know something else. We know what people in the world they ask you, hey, when you gonna pay me back? Nigga, I gave you this and I gave you that. Somebody speaks about something, that means they had a problem with doing it.
Come on, man.
You know, but with the brotherhood, nobody has no problem. Everything is done with simplicity, and that's how you're supposed to do it. I mean, you give alms or charity or anything like that, you're supposed to do it with simplicity. God, man, that's like you coming out doing for this truth. You're like, man, I'm fucking tired, man, all that stuff. The Lord will forsake you for that shit. God. Take his spirit off of you. You ain't supposed to have no issue with doing laboring for y'all by Shem Shai, right? God,
because you got to think about it, man. The scripture say you got to look at that brother as if Yahweh Shai's in him, man. Because, you know, they was going to how Yahweh Shai's like, you did these things to me when I was on the street, you know what I'm saying, when it's poor. And they was like, we never seen you like that. But they did it to their brothers. They neighbors. The scripture say, love thy neighbor, man. So they did it to their brothers.
And also what it was the scripture say.
Brothers, they do it to Yahweh Shai, man.
God, because what does the scripture say? He that doeth the will of the Heavenly Father is my brother and sister and mother. So so basically, that's what Yahweh Shai is speaking of. They did those things for those men, so that was just like them doing it for Yahweh Shai.
Exactly, man.
So that's how you got to look at your brothers and your fellow brethren, as if you're doing something for Yahweh Shai. Ultimately, you should respect them anyways. But I'm just saying that's how you're supposed to look at it. That's how the Lord looks at it.
You gotta look at a man like this, man. You doing it for Yahweh Shai. And another thing, man, you gotta look at it as if, I mean, we all suffering, man. So we all gonna need as much help as we can get, man. That's why the Most High created the brotherhood. So we can help each other. He didn't create the brotherhood. Okay, yeah, it all gonna boil down to working out your own salvation. But you know, he created the brotherhood so we can help build each other up, man. The house that he created, that's why he created it for, man. So we can help beat each other. Hey, you low, help lift them up. And we're gonna get that. How two better than one. Iron sharp. We're gonna get that, man. This is Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpen iron.
So guess what? A fellow man in the faith and the truth. One brother might be better than this brother at this, so he can help and build him up with that. And then this brother good at this, so he built his brother up with that. All right, or you know they just compliment. Everybody's complimenting each other. Everybody's lifting each other up. There's no strife or nothing. Everybody's building each other up.
Man.
That's how it's supposed to be, right? Not supposed to be nobody bringing them down. Oh, this brother want to study more. You not allowing him. It's all types of that. Nah, you gonna be pushing that, man.
Right.
Hey, you should go into this. You should learn this. Hey, I noticed this in your lessons. You should start doing this more. Just sharpening them, making them better through the spirit, man.
Okay.
All right, everybody's building each other up. That's how it's supposed to be, and that's what brothers do. Iron sharpens iron.
Okay.
You get built. That's why scripture say be not equally yoked together with unbelievers. What benefit are you gonna have of being with a nigga that does nigga stuff all the time, man?
Okay, man.
All right, that does nothing but be wicked and be corrupt. He gonna teach you how to be more corrupt. But if you be around a brother that let's say it's a brother that's that been in the truth more than you, he gonna be able to help you out with pointers to help you grow.
Okay, man.
Or tell you stuff that he learned from being in this truth that you can avoid, so you don't have to go through what he went through.
Speaking sound knowledge onto you, man.
Okay.
You don't because you got people that have more experience in this truth. If you've been in for 10 years, a brother only been in for 5 years, you have 5 years worth of experience more than he got. So you've been
basically
tried
5 years
more.
older than him.
Exactly. So you got more. You've been tried out more. So he might be going through something that you've done went through and you done handle it. You had mope in your eye. You done picked it out. And now you see him going through the same thing. You can help him out now because you done been through it now.
Then you might have one brother that's been on the urge of falling out or actually got kicked out of camp or anything, and then he can help you, guide you when you feel low or you down, bring you up. That's what the brotherhood is for.
Because it said that you got to really think about it. It said love thy neighbor as thyself, man. So that means when you look at your neighbor, when you look at the brother doing the will of the Most High, look at it if that was you. Would you want somebody to help you when you that low?
And then the worldly saying says it best: treat others how you want to be treated.
Exactly.
Would you want somebody to let you, if you was falling away or if you was doing bad, would you want somebody to just let that happen? And
exactly,
that goes,
man.
hey, and that's actually a sin, because you're not supposed to let sin be upon your brother.
Come on.
So guess what? If you see somebody doing doing wrong, you're supposed to tell them and rebuke them.
That's that love, man. It might hurt, but hey, open rebuke is better than secret love. You can see him and be like, I don't want to tell him, but really you gonna cause him to get destruction. Cause at the end result, when he getting fucked up, when he getting fucked up, he'll be like, damn, you should have told me that I was being this. He would rather you told him and rebuked him, and if he'd have cried like a bitch, so be it. He would rather you did that to him instead of let him go off and be wicked and get destroyed, man. He'd rather you did that instead of let him be destroyed.
That's why you can't be emotional and get all out of shape when you get rebuked. Because ultimately, that's the spirit of the Lord got on them to rebuke you. Ultimately, the Most High, he got on this, putting this my spirit to get on your ass. That's really the Lord getting on you, correcting you, showing you, reproving you. Right? Because we in the flesh. You got to understand that we're in the flesh. So you're not going to be perfect. There's always going to be something wrong with everybody. Somebody think they perfect. That's, hey man, we in this corruptible as, this is a chain of darkness. The scripture applies this as a chain of darkness, man. So, hey, you're going to get rebuked. Something, you're going to go wrong on something. It might not even be on a lesson. It might not be, you might not go off on a lesson. You might be trying to go off by doing this. And then somebody correct you on it. Hey, man, you're not supposed to do that. Or you can't do this. The scriptures say that. That's just being built up though.
I'm reading from the top though. Proverbs 27:17. Iron sharpens iron, so a man sharpens the countenance of his friend.
That's what happens. Exactly, sharpens the countenance. Man. He makes them better overall in the spirit, as a person, as
a servant of Yahweh Basham Shalom. Because that's the end result, man. We all, you got brothers been in long enough, but we all trying to get one thing, man. We trying to get salvation. So what did Paul say, man? He said when you be prophesied unto him, roughly paraphrasing what he said when you prophesy unto him, man, perhaps you might save yourself and they might gain salvation too.
By others that hear you.
Exactly, man. The other ones that hear you might gain salvation too, man. That's you love your neighbor. That's the biggest charity, man. You show that you love them, man.
And you're also risking your life.
Exactly, man.
Pushing the truth, because Esau would kill you if it was up to them.
If Esau had the choice, man, he would have been laid waste to the prophets. But Mosai controls everything, so he ain't did nothing yet.
And according to the prophecies, it's not that time yet.
Exactly.
It's a time where there will be martyrs, but it's not in this time period.
And even if they would, that's not.
And if somebody did, somebody could die in the faith right now, but we know the mass number of dying in the faith is going to be, during the hour of temptation.
Man, when we refuse to bow down to the image of the beast, man. But this is Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 9. 2 are better than 1. So
multiple people are better than 1. Why?
Man.
Because guess what? When one falls, somebody can help him lift him up. He gets stuck or he get in a bind, somebody's there to help him. That's why it says a brother is made for adversity. That's why your brother and your brothers, and it's true, your fellow laborers, they're your true friends.
Cause think about it, man. When you be See, same reason how the worldly niggas hang out with cause you know how it be. You be like, oh, he hang out with them, so you know they like minded. They don't kind of like the same accord, man. He like smoking, or he like doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? The worldly shit. That ain't to us, man. You hanging out with brothers that's on the same accord to you because you get to express. Y'all get to talk about the gospel. That's you iron sharp. Oh, I didn't know that, man. You talk about the gospel. You talk about your house shot coming and destroying this place. You get to talk to somebody about it, man.
All right.
I'm gonna read it
and
out.
Also, it says, well, fellowship at the ungodly with the sinner, because guess what? What are the sinners going to be talking about? It's going to be nothing but corrupt communication.
Exactly.
And corrupt actions.
It says the conversation of the wicked vex the righteous.
God. And that's all you're going to get being around wicked niggas or being people in the world.
God, they want to prolong they stay here. You want this shit to be destroyed. y'all not a.
You're not going to be being sharpened around them.
Come on, man.
And also, you know, now you have certain people that still will, they still might be a good friend to you or whatever, but most of the time they're really not, and it's gonna show when these times come. It's gonna show who really was your friend and who wasn't, man.
Come on, man, they gonna rat you out real quick, man. The love of many gonna wax cold. He said a foe of a man's foe should be of his own household, man. That's right there, showing you right there that a man's foe should be his own family, so let alone a friend.
The closest people.
Yeah, the closest people gonna be his. So like, come on, let alone a friend.
It's different when you fighting for survival.
Exactly. They gonna be thinking survival of the fittest. I'm gonna read it though. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe to him that is alone when he falleth, for he have not another to help him up.
God, exactly, that's the brotherhood, man. So if he falls, his conscience condemning him, and he's on the bottom, he's on low, he needs some exhortation, some inspiration, instruction. Who's there to instruct me? He has no brothers.
Come on, man. The brother is the
That's why you gotta love the brotherhood. You gotta enjoy it, cherish it, man.
Come on, man, because you taking a brotherhood for granted, man. It's some brothers out there.
There's some brothers alone, man.
It's some brothers out there that's one man army, man. They're alone. They fall, and the Most High lifts them up because he already lifts us up.
His elect ain't gonna fall.
Yeah, man. He already lifts his elect up. But like, you got some brothers out there that don't have a brotherhood around them, man. They don't have multiple brothers. So when they fall, you know what I'm saying, they go to the chest and they get built up, and the Most High lifts them up because they of his elect. Lord, we be of his elect. But you have brothers around you, when you fall, they lift you up. You probably had a bad day at work. You gonna talk to the brother about destruction. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to somebody like-minded on the same accord as you.
Exactly.
And it'll allow your day to be better, man.
Y'all both working towards the same goal. Y'all looking forward for the same thing. It's like you got that best friend in the world, and let's say y'all anime freaks. But you see the new episode or the anime, bro, that whole went hard. That's the same thing with the truth. Hey, man, you see that new prophecy that happened? Hey, man, we gotta get up out of it. That's what they thinking, man. Same with Corey, I just hyped up ready, man. That's why
you have a lot of Jakes, nowadays when they deal with women, they keep it more kind of brief. They don't want to sit up there and be just talking, because they not really compatible with women like that.
Come on, women don't got shit to talk about but wickedness, man.
Now,
they don't want this place to go because they love the power that they have here, man. But they would have more power serving a man, what they don't understand.
It's crazy because it's even worldly niggas that be keeping it brief. They don't want to stay on the phone with a woman all day or nothing. Like if woman finna let him go into her, then he'll stay on the phone with her. But if he ain't benefiting from it, ain't getting nothing, he gonna be like, man, they don't want to talk to him like that because they not on the same mindset. They don't think the same. Like she thinking this and that, all this shit, and he thinking that. So that's how it is. That's how it is basically. Like when it comes to us being around people not in this truth, because they thinking about bullshit, shit that's inconvenient, stuff that's gonna lead them to destruction. They want to keep their life on this side. They want to commit all these iniquities. While you trying to get close to the Lord, they gonna bring you further away being around them. Because guess what? First off, you're gonna be hearing all that corrupt communication, and then most niggas of the world don't want to do nothing but worldly stuff. So you go and hang around them a lot, they're gonna be pushing out that vibration of worldly stuff and all that stuff, and that's what you're gonna be around. So it's better, be around the brethren doing the will with Yahweh Shem Shah, because they're gonna be on the same accord as they're trying to get to the kingdom. They ain't trying to get no rest here, right? Or have all this and that. They trying to get all this and that in the kingdom. So that's why it's gonna be in your best benefit to be around them. That's why you have a lot of people who say that they be saying that people is who they hang around. Like if somebody hang around, like a woman hang around a whole bunch of harlots, then what the hell is she? Why would she be around them if she was different from them, or she wasn't the same?
It's like that. The light hate the darkness, man. So if they all on the same accord, they gonna hang around each other, man. I ain't no harlot. No, you gotta be a harlot because you hanging out with harlots all the time. So y'all gotta be on the same shit. Cause if you wasn't a harlot, then you would be vexed with the shit they talking about.
You wouldn't want to be around them. That's how it goes with those 2/3, man. You wouldn't want to be around too many 2/3 like that if you really serious about this truth. Because what are they gonna be talking about? Bullshit, corrupt shit, all types of nonsense, and they're gonna be pushing out that vibration of how am I gonna give a better life on this side? What am I gonna do? When you know this shit that when we're in the brink of destruction on this place, man. The Lord's about to bring plagues to this place, and they're not even preparing for it.
Come on, man.
They chilling. So guess what? They spirit is to be chilling. And if let's say you be around brothers, they spirit is hastening to coming to y'all about Shah. They laboring and stuff. They basically building up the ark as the ark as going to, you know, the Akim Gabari always brings up building the ark. Everybody else is on that work mindset, on that servant mentality. While the other dudes, they just want to be lazy, chill. They being lousy servants. Some of them know they Israelites, they ain't doing nothing. So they can push that down spirit on you. That shit get on you because you being around them all the time.
Exactly, man. It rub off on you. What is the light being with the dark, man? We are walkers of light because we've been called to the truth. We've been doing the will of the Most High. We are walkers of light, man. So we don't think the same. We try to put out that old creature. They still sitting at the old creature, man. They still want to thrive in the old creature. The wicked of our people, man. They sitting there like Doc was saying, talking about the wicked conversation and all that. We talking about salvation and destruction. We vex. Oppression maketh the wise men mad. The key word, wise men. We forget how we're about your shot. So we sit here getting oppressed and shit. It's making us mad because we can't wait till the play be destroyed. They getting oppressed and they love it, man. They like you said, my people is a sheep led to the slaughter, man. I got scripture. This is Romans 12:10. Be kindly affectionate to one another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another.
That's how we gotta be, man. Especially with the brothers, man. That's your real. That they laboring with you, man.
If Yahweh Shah died for the sheep, man, and you treating the sheep like bullshit, what does that make you look like?
Exactly.
He literally died for the sheep. So Yahweh Shah, he loved the sheep so much he died for them, man. The Most High. And
then guess what? Yahweh sent His only begotten Son for those sheep, man.
Exactly.
So that shows how much love He has for them.
So the Most High, He loved them so much. What is it called? Who was it that got told they was on the lick because how much they loved that?
Esdras.
Exactly, man. That show you right there. The Most High is big on you loving your neighbor, man. Loving the ones that do the will of His Father, doing the will of His Father, man. Loving your people.
Man. That's what you gotta do. You gotta cherish this brother. Those are your true. That's your true family, man.
It said what is called a man just a desire to see another, man. So you know if that's just seeing another person. You already know, I already had a vision on it. You already know when you see a brother, it's going to be a different type of vibration. Because, like, when you see the brother, it's as if, like, you just got that connection with them. Y'all both doing the will of the Heavenly Father, man. You just got the connection. It's like, dang, man, it's like I done knew you forever. And if you met that brother back then, I'm pretty sure you met him back in reincarnation, man, as you come back in your life. But it's like y'all just got the connection. You can meet a brother, and y'all just met. You feel like you done knew him for a good 10 years. You feel like it's just a family reunion when you meet him. And it pretty much is, man, because that's a real brother, because he doing the will of the Heavenly Father just like you is, man.
Y'all are a body.
Because, you know, like I said, a brother's born for adversity, man, and it says how they help lift you up. He going to help lift you up. While you got your other family that don't even believe in it, they gonna tear you down. You doing this now? You stupid. You going to? You know what I'm saying? They tearing you down, man. Your brother gonna help build you up, man. You see, Apostle Gabari always giving out them sound words. The apostles, the elders, man, the older brothers, and all that. They always get off that sound knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Apostle Gabari talking about go deal with a prostitute, man. It was we had what is called, our forefathers dealt with some prostitutes too, man. You know, going to, you know, the burn of the younger brother, you know, he understands it because he's done been through it, man.
He's been young before.
Exactly. Most High had him set it to where he done been through it, and now he's speaking sound knowledge unto us, which is the Most High speaking sound knowledge through him, man. He putting the words in his prophet. Now he's speaking sound knowledge to Apostle Gabari, and the other apostle, man, tell him, man, go deal with the prostitute, because most of the time you just want to get rid of the burn. You don't even want to deal with the woman. Not even the brother will get a woman because they really just trying to get rid of the burn sometimes, man.
And also,
they want to put it with her bullshit.
Many of the scriptures speak about how the woman is now, so it's like a woman isn't even a woman now.
Man,
like
woman means servant, and these bitches are not servants, man.
And they don't even try and be servants. That's the thing.
Exactly.
Because
man.
Like us being in this flesh, we can't fully serve y'all by seeing on side right now either. But we have that contrite spirit, and we're giving our all. We're trying our best to do the will of Yahweh by seeing on side. And these women aren't trying shit. They're not doing anything. So that just goes to show right there, man. They're supposed to be like basically they supposed to be like a phone cord. You know, when a phone needs juice, they supposed to recharge. They supposed to build up the husband, but they do the exact opposite, tear him down.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
one wife, they'll probably be like, why you like hanging with the brothers so much? Because they help build me up. The brother, they bring nothing but love. I come home and you being a demon. That's what the woman does, man.
The woman is basically is destroying the nation of Israel, man.
Come on, man.
All right, along with everybody has a vital role, as the brothers went into in the lesson earlier. Everybody has a vital role, and their vital role, they're not doing it. So that's why it's destroying the nation. They don't want to bring forth kids. They don't want to take care of the kids. They don't want to be a wife. They don't want to do anything that's beneficial to the nation. They don't want to do everything. They want to just love themselves, self-love and worship, and commit wickedness, and then thrive in society and be over the man.
They don't want to do what the Most High made them to do, man. He created the woman to be a servant unto the man and to help bring forth. It says that men and women together are heirs of life, saying that they bring forth life. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to be with a man. They don't want to
an Israelite man.
Yeah, we must be the Israelite man. They don't want to be the Israelite man and have kids and bring forth more of the nation of Israel.
And basically be a battery plug to them.
Exactly.
They don't want to charge their man. If they want to just break him down.
Like I said, the scripture say what's called fatten his bones.
They want to break his bones.
They breaking his bones.
They got a big axe just hitting his bones, man. That's why exactly, it says. Man. That's why the scripture say it plainly, man. It says a man's fault should be of his own household, and then it applies to women as being our enemy.
Exactly.
So
man.
It's gonna show that, man. But anyways, that's the point, man. The point is, your real friends are the fellow laborers doing the will of Yahweh B'Shem Shah, and you gotta cherish their brotherhood, man.
Yahweh Shah said it no better, man. He said that he to do the will of my father, my fam, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Going into that, roughly paraphrasing it, that tells you right there, man. The ones of the hopeful elect, man. Those are your real brothers, man. And Lord willing, we be of the elect.
Kind, because those are the ones that do things with simplicity. There's no issue with them doing nothing for you, man.
Kind, man.
Everybody's on the same accord, same mindset. Somebody need help. I got him, man. Get him. It ain't no damn, man. This nigga gonna pay me back. Why the fuck this nigga ask me for shit? Nothing like that. That's how it was with people when you was of the world. They had a problem with doing shit, but it was the brotherhood. They're built for adversity. They're made for that adversity. The stuff that brought upon us. These curses, all the things we're going through, they're made to help you out through that time, man.
Kind.
All right, but that's why you gotta love the brotherhood, man, and treat your brothers treat them greatly as if you would treat Yahweh Shah, man. All right, but anyways, that's it, man. Hey, don't despise it, man. All right, those are your true. That's your true brethren. That's your true family, friends, man. All right,
man. Because eventually the brotherhood, eventually, man, the brotherhood gonna be scattered. Because we gonna be in Jacob's troubles, man. We're gonna be working at our own salvation, man. And Lord willing, we all reunite on the chariot with Yahweh Shah being crowned as his elect.
Now you gonna be all by yourself, man.
Come, man.
All right. Also, that goes to show for any other actual friends either. Hey, it's gonna be showing who your real friend is when these times come, man.
Come, man. It's gonna show. No matter if you think he your friend, man. If he ain't doing the will of the Most High, he is not your friend.
Exactly.
He is not. I don't care if he done probably slid you $300. Most High did it. He used him to give you some money. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't really your friend. Cause when it come down to it, is he gonna lay down his life?
Exactly, because that's greater love. Is that?
Come on, man.
And guess what? If Esau was to come up on him right now, he about to die. And they told him where is so and so, whatever your name is, man. That prophet that was prophesying the word. If you don't tell us, I'm killing your ass. They ain't gonna die for you.
They not gonna lay their life down for you, man. They not gonna do it. They gonna try to save their own life.
Or Esau can even simply say this: I'm taking everything you got if you don't tell me where that person is. They ain't gonna do that shit. All right, and that just goes to show that's not a real friend, man. That's the reality it is. That's why you got your real friends is the ones laboring doing the will of Yahweh B'Shem Shah with you, man.
Charity, man, the charity.
In the same spirit. That's why, man. But anyways, that's it. We're gonna end it off by saying call Allah.
Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah B'Shem Kabadash.
Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom, Yashua.